Hello everyone, welcome to another Prehistoric Kingdom video where today we'll be going over devlog number 35, January of 2021, the first one of the year, and may I just say, probably the best devlog we've ever had. We've got some exciting new things to talk about, including a confirmed new dinosaur, some Microraptor videos, and also the game is now playable, but we'll get into that in just a second. Welcome to January's development update. It's been a busy month here at Blue Meridian. Starting off 2021 with a bang, we launched a pre-alpha version of PreStart Kingdom to our VIP backers. Now that the alpha's looming over the horizon, there's a lot of content to discuss. So, in order to get access to playing the game right now, you have to donate $500, yes, $500, that's like 367 British pounds, I think it is, to Blue Meridian, which will grant you the VIP access, which will allow you to play this game in the pre-alpha, but then Blue Meridian will send you a code to play the game as of now, but I believe it's under NDA, so we won't be able to see any public screenshots that aren't officially confirmed by the company and the developers, I think. But we start off here with a beautiful screenshot by Captain Hadro, where we get to see a really nice looking Microraptor with a really cool exhibit, may I just say. So it looks like we can customize and design these Microraptor mini exhibits very well and very much in detail, so I'm excited. State of development. With much excitement, our VIP backers have been playing the pre-alpha version of PreStart Kingdom. Over the last few days, they've been instrumental in helping us locate issues and provide feedback about the current state of the game. Surprising no one, it turns out they're much better at building than us. You'll be able to see some of their creations at the end of the blog post, and may I just say they're really good creations, and I just can't wait for this game. It looks beautiful. On the development front, we've been hard at work polishing existing content and adding a bunch of new modular pieces like doors, glass, windows and awnings. AI is coming along with some new additions, and water continues to improve with more background work on planar reflections. I think that's how you say it. We've added length snapping options for fences and paths too. This way players can keep their shapes mathematically consistent while building, which is very cool. And as you can see, we have a really nice look at the water reflections here with the T-Rex cafe as well. So it looks really cool, and I'm so glad that the reflections are looking amazing. Perfectly on point. Here we have the development report. I don't think much has changed, but I know some of you guys do like to look at it, so do enjoy it. The team began work on integrating a variety of behaviours and animation states for the animals in the past month. Idling, walking, running, resting, sleeping and grazing are all integrated with support for eating, drinking and socialising coming very soon. For the hadrosaurs, we're including a unique rearing behaviour that allows the gentle giants to stand on their hind limbs, and from here they can perform long distance broadcasts that are audible across the park. Hopefully something our Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Camarasaurus, Argentinosaurus are also going to be capable of in a full game. When it comes to locomotion, animals now curve their walking path around obstacles like fences to reach their destination. Rather than relying on animation, the body bends procedurally while the creature turns for a more natural movement. To make our animals even more grounded, we use body and head IKs, I've never heard of that before, to ensure limbs stick to the terrain and that they look at things like pathing destinations, other creatures and buildings. This was actually something I did miss out in my recent Edmontosaurus video on PreStart Kingdom, go check that out. But it actually seems like we've got images here that show a different sort of variation of Edmontosaurus. One of them seems to be the male version and the other one seems to be the female version. Now, with my colorblind issue, I'm not too sure what the difference is. I can see maybe a slighter brightness in the top one, but I don't really see too much of a difference, but it has been reported by many people saying that there is a hue difference. So if you see it, there you go, that's the difference. And now we get into this really cool addition right here. We get to see finally a really nice video of the Microraptor. We do have a few more videos that I'll probably make in a video later down the line this week, but here we get to hear some audio of the Microraptor, including their animations, so please do enjoy. So it says here, base level audio implementation began early in January for the Edmontosaurus and Microraptor, adding Foley, breaths, and a handful of other sounds to their animations. There's a lot of detail we want to capture to bring these animals to life, so while there's even more still to implement, please enjoy this easy look at the Microraptor, as you've already seen. Base level audio implementation began early in January for both the Edmontosaurus and the Microraptor, but there are still a lot of details that they want to capture to bring these animals to life. To help with the sheer amount of assets required, we split animal audio into two parts, vocals and family sets. By doing this, we're able to produce a large amount of reusable Foley, breathing and generic sounds that are shared per family of animals. For example, hadrosaurs, ceratopsians, and mini aviaries, etc. On top of the base layer, we're then able to create unique vocalizations that make up the character of a species. There's still much more work to do, so we hope you're just as excited to hear the animals as much as you are to see them. And personally, to me, if you can't hear the animals, they're not animals in my opinion. They just look absolutely amazing, but you need to have it backed up with sounds, and so far from what we hear of the Microraptor and in other videos, I can confirm the sounds are looking amazing, or sounding amazing shall I say. So in my previous video we actually saw a circular building and we didn't really know what it was, but now we know about it, and it's the information kiosk. In this week's building showcase, this month we added 2 new small buildings to the game. Increasing guest education needs, the information kiosk is a compact way to show visitors everything they need to know about your park. Not only that, but the restroom is a condensed version of its larger variant, starting players off with an affordable yet occupational limited structure. Researching buildings is an important part of PreStart Kingdom's progression. And as you can see here, we have the smaller restroom, and then if we compare to this next image, we have the family restroom and the normal restroom. So one is definitely bigger than the other. Probably when you get more people into your park, a family restroom would be more suited. Now moving on to some fencing here, designed to contain the most dangerous of creatures, the modern metal fence set has now been completed, ranging from a 2.5, 4 and 6 meters tall. Any escapees are in for a shocking surprise. So does the word shocking there mean it's also going to be electrified? That's interesting. But as you can see, we have some good looking fences right here. I believe the 6 meters is more for your Rex, your sauropods, something like that. The 4 meters is probably for your Carnos, your Allosaurus, something like that as well. And the 2.5 maybe for your Triceratops in case it wants to break out as well. Next up we have the modern wood fences. Though not as sturdy as their metal counterparts, the modern wood fences are an essential part of the early game aesthetic. Coming in a 1, a 2.5 and a 4 meter tall variant, these fences are suitable for weaker or less demanding animals, aka our next animal that we are going to talk about. The Protoceratops. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Protoceratops, as suspected, has finally been confirmed to be in the early access roster for Prehistoric Kingdom. Dusting off its previous look, Protoceratops is roaring to go. The sheep-sized critter is one of the smallest dinosaurs in Prehistoric Kingdom, lacking most of its complex facial features found in other ceratopsians. And as you can see, we have a gorgeous look of the Protoceratops in game right here, next to some foliage, some logs in the background, and also some rocks as well. But one thing loads of people have pointed out is the Protoceratops head on the right hand side. Where's its body? I don't know where its body is. I'm sure not many of you guys do. I don't even know if the developers do. But nonetheless, it's a little bit horrific, but I find it funny. I find it funny. But nonetheless, I do love the new model of the Protoceratops, and I'm very excited to have it in our parks. I believe it's a 2-star as well, so I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, we have seen a 1-star in the early access roster yet. Now personally, this is where my favourite part of the devlog is, the pre-alpha showcase, or shall we say the early alpha showcase. Our lovely VIPs have been building, breaking and testing the game in all manners to help us find issues and improve the game. The feedback we've gotten so far has been great, and the team cannot wait to launch the alpha for the rest of our backers soon. Including 3 species of Edmontosaurus and the rest of the construction suite, many of the VIPs have noted just how easy the game was to learn and pick up. In a matter of hours, we started to see some more fantastic builds. Please enjoy this wonderful paddock built by Strix. As you can see, it's a layered type of paddock. I did do something similar to this in Jurassic World Evolution, but you don't really have as much freedom in Jurassic World Evolution, so this is a really cool exhibit right here. As you can see, we have the top layer with some shade for the Edmontosaurus to chill, and my favourite part is how the path terrain actually stays consistent around the whole enclosure. So down by the sandy area where there's a nice little oasis for our Edmontosauruses, it actually shows the path being up high as well. So I do love the fact that that's very consistent across the enclosure. Not only that, but you know, just the design of where the river kind of bends and then it goes in between two sets of rocks. I really love that, and it just looks more natural. Here are a few more images playing in the background. Another better look at it right here from another angle. I'm just in love with the pre-alpha already. I just can't wait to get my hands on the alpha of the game. It already seems like you've got so much to do, and the graphics look incredible already. And we already know that it's only up from here, so to say that the graphics look amazing right now and it's not even the representational of the final build just gets me even more excited, to be honest. But we get some lovely looks of the Edmontosaurus and the enclosure. Next up, we get the community spotlight here as well. This is from a few other VIP backers as well. As you can see, created by AD, you can see right here a nice look and change of the Microraptor exhibit. So not only do we have that boring cage, we can actually, unless he's done this himself, have our own little house for our Microraptors, allowing light to come through the roof and from the sides, and I guess to look in perfectly as well. Completed with a door for our workers to, let's say, feed the Microraptors a little bit better. But this does look amazing. Here we have some more just, I want to say, screenshots of just beautifulness. It really is just magnificent just looking at it. I have a stupid smile on my face right now. This is all off script, and I don't know. I'm just loving the look of it. I really am loving the look of it, and I'm sure you guys are loving the look of it as well. And I just can't wait to play it. And we have a few more screenshots here. Again, environmental screenshots, which just makes the game, in my opinion, it really does make the game. And I just love how the rocks blend perfectly into the path, which seems to be elevated a little bit, and then the vast range of flora and fauna that we have here that we can place down in our parks as well is just incredible. Again, another look at a mini aviary exhibit right here. Seems to be another design with some rocks and some plants and maybe a shower / waterfall type of thing on the left hand side there. But it just looks amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on the game. But that does wrap up today's devlog. If you have enjoyed today's devlog, obviously leave a like on this video. And I'm so excited because we are so close to finally getting our hands on Prehistoric Kingdom's alpha, and hopefully loads of you guys will be able to get early access. Don't forget to go check out their Discord for more sort of details and people who are really cool in there, and they're really chill, and you can always ask them questions they'll probably have answers to. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have enjoyed this devlog as much as I have. Make sure to smash that like button, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section down below on your favourite part, and if you are new around here, do press that subscribe button for more Prehistoric Kingdom content and other dinosaur content. But in the meantime, like, comment and subscribe, all that good stuff. Stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
Or else we might be the ones facing extinction.